Hey y'all, what's good, beautiful people? It's your girl Tay, and I'm here yet again with another update video. I know it's been days and days and days and days and days. This weekend has just been one of them weekends, and let me tell you, today is not starting off any better. It's just, I feel like today is just a slow start. Have y'all ever had one of them days where it's like everything that could possibly go wrong just goes wrong? And it's not even like major stuff, like catastrophe stuff. It's like little stuff. Like you keep dropping things, you losing things. It's just, today is one of those things. My son today is just in the mood. He's yelling, he's screaming. He don't want to be put down. The sound of motorcycles are freaking him out. It's just a lot. But anyways, you guys, definitely make sure you smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe, plus push your post notification bell button so that way anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. So we're going to be talking about all things pandemic EBT. We're going to talk about pandemic EBT specifically for the summer. I know I'm kind of late to this subject, you guys, but I felt like I just still needed to put my spin on this and just kind of give you guys the information that I was able to find. As also, I'm going to give you the names of the states that are currently been approved for emergency max SNAP benefits for the month of June. Now, we've got some more states that have been approved, so I'm going to give you that as well as the payout dates, okay? So I'm going to have you guys follow along with me as I go through. You're going to have to excuse the noise in the background. We've got the corn guy that's outside, comes by around this time to disperse the treats to the kids in this complex. Okay, so jumping right into things, let's go over the pandemic EBT for the summertime, because a lot of you guys have asked me about that. Okay. All right, you guys, so as you can see, this has been updated as of June the 2nd, which is today. I'm not sure what extra information we're going to find, but let's scroll down. This is one of the sites that I look at for pandemic EBT. So what we have here is, let me put myself up here so you guys can see me. Hopefully you guys can see me in the corner somewhere. So scrolling down to, where is it? The reimbursement rate, not that. So if you guys didn't already know, it says it right here that from August 2020 to June 2021, this is with the 15% increase. I have mentioned this before. Usually it would be $5.86 per day, depending on what state you're in. But with the 15% increase, now it's $6.82, okay? Okay, so as you can see right here in this section, so this is the only site that actually tells me which states have been approved currently for the summer of 2021. So we're going to be looking at the states currently in this column right here. Okay, so if we continue to scroll up, we have so far that Hawaii has been approved for pandemic EBT for the summertime, Indiana, Massachusetts, Michigan, North Carolina, and it looks like that's it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 states, I believe. So Hawaii, Indiana, Massachusetts, Michigan, and North Carolina. Now we're going to visit the Department of, what do you call that? U.S. Department of Agriculture, because there is some more information on their site. This is for emergency. Is this for pandemic EBT? Okay, here he is. So this is for the school year 2020, 2021. These are the states as of right now that have currently been approved for pandemic EBT. Okay, and then if you see down here where it says summer 2021, it doesn't give you a list of states that have been approved, but it does have some documentation here. So we're just going to look at that. So we're going to start with the this PEBT guidance document and see what that has to tell us. It's not really giving us a lot, is it? Looks like it's just basically talking about the fact that it was approved for the summertime. So let's try one of these documents down here and see what that has to say. Okie dokie. So this is just a Q&A document. Basically gets into more specifics about the program, so we can do a little bit of that. So how long is the covered period? The summer period. So I'm here at number 3. Okay, it says, how long is the covered summer period? The covered summer period shall not be more than 90 calendar days that follows a school year during which there was a public health emergency declaration. Okay. Number 4, how many PEBT benefit days are in the covered summer period? The number of PEBT benefit days are equal. Benefit days equals the number of weekdays during the covered summer period. School districts, not states, typically set the length of their summer periods, and in most states, the length of the summer period tends to vary across districts. Most states determine the length of each school district covered summer period and set district-specific PEBT benefit amounts. Okay, so we want to get into the amounts. Here we go, right here. So says the U.S. standard benefit is equal to the median number of weekdays in the sampled school districts multiplied by the daily PEBT rate, which is $6.82. Okay, so if we do the $6.82 at 55 days, it says for states in the continental U.S., that works out to a fixed summer benefit of $375 per eligible child. The U.S. standard benefit is higher for Alaska, Hawaii, and territories. Okay, so there should be some extra information about those states specifically. School children in childcare. SNAP enrolls children who receive PEBT childcare benefits in the last month of the school year qualify. SNAP enrolled children who have received PEBT childcare benefits in the last month of the school year but did not receive benefits because their child care facility was not closed or operating at reduced attendance or hours in that month, and neither their child care facility nor the child's residence was in the area of a school that was closed or operating at reduced attendance or hours in that month. So these are more just of the qualifications. So let's see if we've got some actual, here we go. So this is what I wanted to show you guys right here. So what is the daily value of the PEBT benefit during the covered summer period? Okay, so these are the daily PEBT rates for 2021. Covered summer period, they are the free reimbursement rates for USDA school meal programs for school year 2020-2021. So we have here $3.60 for lunch, $2.26 for breakfast, 96 cents for a snack. Again, this is with a 15% increase, which gives you this total here of $6.82. Okay, now for Alaska, it's way higher. It's $10.99. And then we have Hawaii, Guam, Virgin Islands, and Puerto Rico. They're coming in at $7.97. Okay. If we go down here, pretty much just giving you some more of the same information. Okay. They're giving it to you at 55 total weekdays, median length of the covered summer period weekdays. So we've got 55 weekdays for all. So that part hasn't changed, okay? And that's how they're coming up with these amounts. So for the whole summer period, the rates that I gave you above were the daily rates. So this would be how much you would get for the whole summer period. So we've got the majority of the U.S. would get $375 for the whole summer period. We've got Alaska coming in at $604 for the whole summer period. And then we've got Hawaii, Guam, Virgin Islands, and Puerto Rico coming in at $438 for the whole summer period. Okay. Let's get out of here. Okay. Now, as I said, these are the states as of right now. Hopefully you guys can see this. I'm going to read them out loud that has currently been approved. Now, this is not for the summer program. This is just for regular pandemic EBT. Majority of the states should either be in the process of sending out those benefits or have already began sending out those benefits. I was going to read it, but I'm not. These are the names of the states that have currently been approved. So hopefully you guys get a good look. I'm leaving it up on the screen so you guys can pause it if you need to take a look at this. But this is what is current as of today, June the 2nd. Okay, then we are going to go over the names of, we're going to go over emergency SNAP benefits for the month of June. So let me see which one of these. That's the one we're on. Here we go. And this should have been refreshed. I don't want to touch it and then it messes it up. Let me see if I can just refresh it another way. There we go. Okay. So as of right now, right here, this is the section that I'm going to be working off of. These are the names of the states that have currently been approved for 2021 June, okay? So I'm going to go through these one by one. I have some information that I already have written down, but there were some more states that were added. So the ones that I don't have written down, I'm just going to go through those with you guys, and you guys are going to see them on the screen. So for Arizona, we have state issuance schedule. So you're going to get those on your regular issuance schedule. And for those whose last name, I believe, begin with A or B, they're going to get them either, they should have gotten them either yesterday or today. So June 1st or the 2nd, okay? Let me get this yellow out of here. California, July 17th, Colorado, June 5th through the 10th, DC, I have regular issuance dates, or District of Columbia, regular issuance. Hawaii, I have July 12th. Florida, let's take a look at Florida here. Let's see what they have. Okay, so for Florida, emergency allotments between SNAP households base benefit calculation and the maximum benefit for the household size will be issued on June 8th, 2021. As a supplement to ongoing households who normally receive their benefits. So if you receive your benefits between June 1st and the 7th, you'll receive your extra benefits on June 8th. Households who receive their benefits after June 7th will receive their benefits with their regularly issued staggered schedule. New households approved for SNAP benefits will have a supplement issued within 2 weeks, okay? So that is for Florida. Let's go back here. Hawaii, I did. Iowa, I have June 1st through the 10th with regular issuance schedule. And then Indiana, I don't have Indiana written down, so let's take a look at that. All right, Indiana right here in the red, it says will occur on regular staggered issuance date for all ongoing SNAP households between the 5th and the 23rd, odd days only. For newly authorized SNAP households, the emergency allotment will be issued on the next day after authorization. Okay, so that's for Indiana. All right. Kansas, I have July 15th through the 24th. Kentucky, I have June 2nd through the 19th. New apps will be provided benefits after the first day after approval. Maine, I have June 10th. Maryland, I don't have written down, so let's take a look at Maryland. Okay, Maryland looks like all month long, so between June 1st and June 30th for Maryland, so basically all month. Okay. Michigan, I have June 12th through the 22nd. Mississippi, I have June 2nd. Missouri, I have June 1st through the 22nd, regular issuance cycle. Montana, I have between June 2nd and the 7th. New Jersey, I have June 1st through the 5th. New Mexico, I don't have, so let's take a look at that one. For June, open file. Okay, where is it? Got a lot going on here. Okay, so for New Mexico, June 1st through the 30th. So all month long for New Mexico, okay? All right, let's go back to the other page. New Mexico, North Carolina, I have June 22nd through the 30th and then July 1st. Ohio, I have June 24th. Oklahoma, I don't have, so I'm going to look at that. Oklahoma. Okay, here we go. Oklahoma, this is where I'm reading right here. Issuance will run daily between June 10th through June 15th, okay? So June 10th through June 15th for Oklahoma. So let's go back. That was Oklahoma. Oregon, hey baby. Oregon, I have June 10th, 29th, and July 1st. Hold on, honey. Pennsylvania, I have June 16th through the 18th. The 22nd through the 26th, the 29th, the 30th, and then August 6th. Rhode Island, I have June 3rd. I don't have South Carolina, so we're going to look at that one. South Carolina. Okay, South Carolina will be providing emergency allotment benefits for ongoing households according to the state's regular SNAP issuance schedule between June 1st and then the 19th. And then in addition, South Carolina will supplement our regular monthly issuance schedule with a daily file between June 1st and June 30th to all newly approved cases. So for new approved cases, they'll be distributing benefits all month long. For everybody else, they'll be getting them between the 1st and the 19th. The first allotment should have went out yesterday, with an availability date of today, which is June 2nd. Okay, so that's for South Carolina. All right. Tennessee, I don't have either, so let's take a look at that. And I don't have Texas, so we're going to look at that one too. Okay, Tennessee will be utilizing June 20. So you guys want to pay attention to this for Tennessee, so you guys can see here. It says Tennessee will be utilizing June 2021 as a transition month since our emergency order has ended the end of May 2021. So Tennessee will be providing emergency allotment benefits in accordance with the state's regular issuance schedule. The 1st through the 20th, applicants will receive the June issuance when eligibility is determined, okay, and application is approved. Households that normally receive benefits on June 1st will receive their benefits by 8 a.m. June 2nd. So check your cards today if you haven't already for Tennessee. But they're saying that this is the transitional month, so that most likely you guys won't be getting any benefits for next month in July. Okay, that was for Tennessee. And then let's take a look at Texas. Texas is always so complicated to me. I don't know why. Okay, Texas, we have randomized staggered issuance occurring, June 7th through June 11th. So if you guys see anything different than that, because I know Texas is one of them states that will have different information on the USDA website than what's on their regular state human and health services website. So if you guys have anything different for Texas between other than June 7th through June 11th, then definitely let me know so that I can share that with everybody else. Okay, so that was for Texas. Let's get out of here. Utah. I don't have Utah either. I don't know why I thought I had Utah written down. Okay. Let's see here. Utah, June 27th, right here. Right here, June 27th for Utah, okay? All right, Vermont, I have July 15th. Virginia, I have June 16th. Washington will be with your regular issuance dates. West Virginia, I have July 14th. Wisconsin, I have June 12th and August 7th. And then Wyoming, I have June 1st through the 5th. And the new applications will be provided those benefits the day after approval. All right, beautiful people. So as always, I hope this information was in some way helpful or useful to you guys. I'm kind of excited that a lot of states have already been approved for the pandemic EBT for the summer. Now, keep in mind, you guys, that pandemic EBT is it's at the state's discretion if they want to participate in the program, just like all of the other pandemic EBT. So 9 times out of 10, and this is not a for sure thing. This is just my opinion, but like California specifically, who was very slow at getting approved for pandemic EBT for this school year, I wouldn't get to, I wouldn't, how do I say it? I think it's just going to be a slow process if they do have any intentions of participating in the program for this summer, considering the fact that they just got approved and they haven't even started distributing those benefits yet, that it's going to take some time. So there's a possibility that even if California decides to participate, that you won't see those benefits until next year sometime. I could be wrong. They could go ahead and get it done all at one time. I know there's going to be 2 distributions specifically for California. One that's going to happen sometime at the end of this month all the way into the end of July, and then another one that's going to happen in October later on this year. So you never know, but I'm just saying, because as of right now on the USDA, there was only 5 states that have currently been approved for pandemic EBT for the summertime. So like I said, it is up to your state. And considering that a lot of states are opting out of programs and are seeking to end the state of emergency, there's a possibility that there may not be, all of the states may not participate in that program. It's really up to them. The benefits are available. The USDA has reached out to every state to let them know that they should participate in it, regardless of their own personal feelings about whether they think their state is still actually in a state of emergency, that those benefits are available, and they want to make sure to cut down on the food insecurity that they feel so many children and families are experiencing right now. But on that note, you guys, I'm going to say, remember to live, love, and elevate. Definitely hit that like button if you like what I'm doing here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, people.